Hello, children. Welcome to math class. Today we are going to talk about adding and subtracting fractions when our denominators are not the same, when we have unlike denominators. Now, we talked about this a little bit the other day, so today's video is going to be probably pretty quick, right to the point. But if we are adding fractions with unlike denominators, 3/4 plus 5/10, we want to get our denominators to be the same. Now, the way you do that is you want to look at your denominators and say, what is my least common multiple of 4 and 10? What is going to be, if I start multiplying a list of 4 and a list of 10 out, where's the smallest thing those will get to? So 4 would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 10 would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we can see here that both of these lists have a 20 on them. So we want to get our fractions to have a denominator of 20. So if I were to do that, I would say, okay, well, let's do, how do I get from 4 to 20? Well, I times by 5. Do something on the bottom, do the same thing on top. 3 times 5 is 15. How do I get from 10 to 20? Well, I times by 2. The same up top, I get 10. And then I just add up. When I add up, my bottoms need to all stay the same. Okay, keep my bottom values the same. Add up my top values. 10 and 15 is 25. This would become 1 and 5/20. Divide both of those by 5. I get 1 and 1/4. Okay, so put it into mixed number, make it into simplest form. All right, so get our denominators to be the same, and then we can add them up. One more thing, if we're having a hard time getting our denominators to be the same, let's say I have 3/9 plus 4/7. And I go, okay, well, 9 and 7. What can 9 and 7 both go into? I can always take a denominator and multiply it by both of my values here. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 7 is 63. And then take this denominator, multiply it by both. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 9 is 63. If I multiply one denominator by the other fraction and the other denominator by the other fraction, it will give me common denominators. I can add up my 36 plus 21 would be what? 57 63rds, and I can try and simplify that if need be. I believe both of those can be divided by 3. Divide by 3. 57 divided by 3 is 19. 63 divided by 3 is 21. So after we simp, we get our fractions. So if you can find a common denominator, great. If not, this trick here works, where you take one number, multiply it by the others, take the other denominator, and multiply it across. That works every time. All right, this was a quick one because we know how to get equivalent fractions, and we know how to add, and we know all that good stuff. Have a great night.